Today, we embark on a journey to witness the transformative power of infrastructure development. Our spotlight is on the Linden to Mabura Hill Road project. Join us as we explore how this vital road connects communities and fosters economic growth. The Caribbean Development Bank, CDB, approved US $190 million towards the Linden to Mabura Road. It is being upgraded from a fair-weather road to an all-weather asphaltic concrete one and will include new drainage infrastructure with enhanced capacity to mitigate the effects of flooding. Our journey begins in the heart of Linden, where the Linden to Mabura Hill Road project is changing lives and landscape. The Linden to Mabura Hill Road is a critical transport link connecting the inland regions to coastal areas. It enables more access to resources, markets, and essential services benefiting local communities and the national economy. Behind me, you can witness the dedicated efforts of the construction team. They are making significant progress, ensuring smooth and safe travel for all. This project is transforming the landscape incredibly, but it is not just about the road itself, it is about the opportunities it brings. Along the journey, we interacted with residents in communities like Rockstone, 47 miles and 58 miles.
The road that how must I explain it, the government or whoever is into it is doing a great job. Whereby the road in years ago, everybody's supposed to know it wasn't nice. But what's going on there, it's going to be a great help, not only to me as a resident, but to different and various communities. I suppose it's supposed to be a great lot and a great help. For example, the Rockstone Road. The road to go to Linden was in a very deplorable state, but to date, it's, I must say, 80%. I must go that far, 80%. And I guess in a little while from now, it's going to be 100% when from what I see they're doing there, and they're doing a great job. I could tell because the foundation is what matters. And everybody's complaining like, oh, they're taking too long or whatever, but I don't see it that way. It needs a foundation. And it's going to benefit a whole lot of everybody that is talking and that is saying it's not this and it's not. It's going to benefit them. People with truck, people with whatever vehicle they have, transportation-wise, it's going to benefit them. Real. In the end of it, it's going to come real. The only thing now we got to cater for, they have to go slow down.
I think that the road will impact us a lot because in terms of health, I used to drive the area, the community ambulance, and I used to gotta get out of here like during the nights to take outpatient. It was a very hefty task because sometimes you're just out of bed and you gotta know to navigate the road. Seeing that we're gonna be having an international highway passing through the community, we're all waiting on that precious day when we're going to say, Within an hour, you'll be in Linden, or within an hour, you'll be home. Or as I still normally tell my family, I say, y'all don't frighten. Soon we will be eating dinner in Linden. So I think, it's going to be a lot more development for us in the community also, because you have children from this community who's going to school in Linden, and it's very rough for the parents, because you got to find a place. Somebody from here has to stay with them if you so love them, because you don't want to leave them at a dorm unprotected, so you will have to go with them. But if we get this road, for sure, we must have a transportation that will take them out in the morning, bring them back in the evening. So I personally is asking the Almighty to give me that willingness to stay on to see it finish. As some people say, we are going to see it, some we can go home. But I know I'm going to see it. I could drive on it.
Now that we're going to have a highway, we're very much happy for that. We're very grateful for everything that has been going on, because at first, even now, we take some amount of hours, like 2 to 3 hours to get out to Linden, and then, but in the meantime, doing our shopping, we would normally get back to 47 around 11, 12 in the night, and that's not good at all. So now that we're going to have a highway, I know this would benefit the community a whole lot, because the time would be less, and let's say for the people with small businesses, they would be able to access distributors out there, or even here, the distributors could come along and distribute things to our communities, so costs wouldn't be that much, and then of course cost of living would kind of drop.
For me, it's very beneficial for the road users, also for people that living in this area, right? Before, let's say before they didn't have a project like this, and you would have got the normal laterite road. As time passes by, the weather and so on would make the road real bad to come through, especially to reach this area, this distance. It used to take it would take 7 to 8 hours to reach this area, right? This project here is a very good project. It will be beneficial for the people, I think for the whole country. One of the reasons why I'm saying for the whole country, because a lot of the population that is bankrupt in Georgetown, on the coast and on the West Bank and East Bank, that is clustered up there. A lot of those people in those populations will come out here, right, and seek land to live. Because here would be more peaceful, you'd have a lot of more space, you would have more farmland, right, and it would benefit the people more.
Well, the initiative, of course, is of greatness. Must applaud the government to bring this initiative on board to begin with, and transforming the lives of commuters and residents as a whole. We see a big gap of transformation could take place, having the road done. And so accessibility is one. Having medical attention, what we used to have done in 5 hours could be, when that is completed, could be done in an hour or less. You have vehicles because of the damaged road before, and you have asphalt road coming on stream, then it is more efficient for you to manage your vehicles, and even to have jobs created within these areas for breaking down vehicles in the future and so on. Yeah.
We applaud the government and all the people that's involved working towards making this road a better place. For business, we see very, very big potential, and not only for like the business within the gas station, but also tourism for our right here, Great Falls, and or neighboring communities. we see a great improvement with the road and everything else. But like I said, we need the community needs what must I say help in dealing with the bordering countries and the language barrier, and also helping our community to develop the skills needed for this great advancement. On behalf of my father and mother, Peter and Ruth, as you see, they're aging, of course, but the younger ones are prepared. We have envisioned, if we can't do it, we'll have investors come in because there's going to be a huge market, and we will have to transform this community.
Reflecting on the state of the 58 Miles community when it was just a trail and 90% bush is one of the founding fathers, James Braffett, who shared with us how happy he is and beneficial the road will be to his community.
When I came here, I really belongs to I promised to go Bartico, right? But I come over here, make myself pass, and I left right in Great Falls. Right in the river, Great Falls, right? From then, this place was shaped bush. Bush, bare little track. And then your grandfather, Jimbo, he came out here from there to live. He was the first man came out here. And then who else? I think it's Garsha. And then Lizzie. And then me. Right? And so we started develop here, open here. I was living I'm still living down there. And that is how this place, Mr. Rajmangal, he come down. Mr. Rajmangal, right, came down here from Madhya. He was in Madhya, up there. Come, he said, well, me and his gap. Huh? So, we just call me Small, he call him. Just Small, he come here for open a business. What do you think? I say, Uncle Peter, I believe that's a good idea. Right? Not knowing you're going to get such a big development, no. And the man have done the right thing. You see? And then here become, see what it is now.
It's a community.
Good. We get school, we get church, we get medic center, and people coming in to live, right? And then this road now project make I feel more happy. Because things would get easier for me. Because you remember I old already, and you know can't walk properly. Vehicle are dropping here to there. So I'm quite happy about what happened in our area.
Okay, as a resident of 58, I'm living here actually for 25 years, you gotta see, right? And I used to operate bus, I got my vehicles. The first thing which comes to mind is the time. Usually this trip from here to Linden would take you 5-6 hours, sometimes 7 hours, right? When this road is finished, it's actually estimated that you'll be taking just about an hour and a half or more. So a lot of time saving. Added to that, being an owner of a vehicle, maintenance would go terribly down. The cost would go terribly down. And we are also expecting that with the completion of the road, stuffs coming into this community would be much cheaper, right? Because the cost of transportation. Right now, bringing in stuff, people charge on the condition of the road. So we are expecting that all this, right, would actually go down. In cases of emergency, now if you have a pregnant woman taken to get baby on this road before, here this road is do abortion by itself, right? So what's gonna happen now, then it's finished, at least with your ambulance or any transfer you get, you could actually get medical attention within time. Snake bites usually be one of our greatest thing, because a lot of people who don't log in here, right? If they get bitten by snakes when they come, sometimes 3-4 hours, they gotta wait to get something to go out. You got to use local remedy stuff to, to upkeep them, hold them until they reach the hospital. It's very good what the government is doing, and I know this was long in train, and finally, I'm so happy that it's becoming a reality.
For the first time I come from Northwest, it was really rough that we left about 1 o'clock from town, reach here about 3 o'clock the other day. It was rules, and we had to, my family had to. So in that time was rough, right? But for the 4 years that I living here now, I see a lot of changes. I'm glad that the road could be done in this time, that we could move more free, right, and move fast, and that we could be in the hospital or we could be in Linden in the next hours.
As for the other residents and commuters who frequent the roadway, this road project, when completed, will mean accessibility to cheaper goods and services, better healthcare, improved telecommunication and internet services, and most of all, a boost in their economy. Mabura Hill is our final destination. It's an important hub for agriculture and ecotourism. Let's meet the locals and hear their perspective on this transformative project.
I feel we might get much more improvement through to when the road finish, and things would be better.
Road development is definitely would be a plus, to the persons traversing in this area. And better roads means more traffic, means more business for the people in these kind of areas. It's a way forward, you understand me? I would like to see the roads being done properly, wide enough to facilitate the use of the traffic that will be flowing in this direction, especially heavy-duty vehicles and so forth. But yeah, it's definitely something positive to look forward to. And so far, from my experience, the road seems better in certain parts where the work is being done currently. And I would like to see that continue all the way up to Linden, which would be great development in this country, and we'll be looking at a positive way forward.
Like for me, in terms of getting money, the closest region, which is Linden, so it would take a lesser time, or could just take a car or a bus and go to Linden, drop money and come down back. So it would be more easier for me.
It probably will ease a lot of stress with people, business people, workers, everybody, because when you got their face, you got to pay 10,000 to reach Linden. 10,000 for come back, this done 20,000, you're working for X amount of money for supply, So the businesses, you're going to ease cost of living too, because the shop people are going to make a profit when they bring in them thing. So most obvious, the price for certain things will keep dropping. And they're going to benefit the people in the area, not for the people, because everybody can open a little business. Because most obvious, enough people can start passing 200 and 400 main road.
And for the fire side scene, it's betterments we're looking for, so we're getting betterments. And that's what we want. Betterments we want. And we like what the government doing.
And how you think it can help now with your business?
Oh, that will be more better, more easy, because for me to charge the outlets 10,000 now, they got to pay to go and come. Most of them put in stocks, they got to pay the bus account. So I did to retire now, it make it easy for shop people and everybody else, so everybody will live comfortable and happy.
It will be a big benefit for the people. The faster the road do, it will be comfortable for Mabura. The people them in Mabura. We would live in, and I think Mabura would be turning better off than Madjo. Because we have the capacity and the capability, but just because of the road.
For the last couple months that we here and think we getting a little smoother going in and coming out, but the paying transport to go out is very costly. And when you have a family, you have to move from here, there's a lot of money you spend. Because the other day I go out for me, it's 10,000 them I want. Them I want nothing less. So it's more better that when the road finish and everything tests and everything is okay, plus we need safety signs and certain things on the road as well to slow down people and things. So benefit from other people getting injured and things. Keep it safe. Because we have kids and we have children, we don't want to hear they run up on the road and something happen to them. So we have to put things in order for them. It's not for benefit, for them young ones that coming up.
I've been living here years now, 20-something years. Yes, and the road, I say it would benefit us cars-wise and the lengthy traveling, because you know presently sometimes you take 4 to 5 hours upon the road. So doing the road, it will shorten the time that we travel. Plus, I think the minibus them need to like drop some of the prices because it would be better. Yes, and the bus won't be broken up on the road with all them holes and them things because the road would be smooth right through. You understand me? So I think, yes, we will benefit from it.
Today we witness the remarkable transformation brought about by the Linden to Mabura Hill Road project. It is an inspiring example of how infrastructure development can improve lives and foster progress. This journey has highlighted the power of infrastructure projects to connect communities and create opportunities for growth. Join us next time as we continue to explore stories that shape our country.